Hi, this is the June 2024 paper. Um, I'm going to discuss question 11 to 15. So, the population of a town is increasing at a uniform rate. If its population was 90,000 and 96,000 in 22 and 23 respectively, what would be its population in 24? So, the key word is uniform rate. So, find out the increment from 22 to 23 year. So the increment is 6,000 over 90,000. So the percentage is 100 by 15%. So you increase 100 by 15%, 96,000 as well. So the 96,000 plus 100 by 15% of 96,000. So just do this and you'll get your answer. Add that to 96,000. So what we have here is percentage. So this will go with this. Now 15 6 are 90, 15 4s are. So it is a 6,400 added to this, which is 102 400. So the answer is 2. Let's move on to question 12. So yeah, those who are watching this video for the first time, I am only discussing the part A of the Physical Sciences CSIR UGC NET paper. The squares in the following grade, so this is question 12. The squares in the following grade are filled with numbers 1 to 9 without repetition, such that the numbers in these squares from forming the top and bottom rows add 20 and 14 respectively. The top and bottom rows. Okay, so it's shown out here. This is 23 for this whole thing. That is 20 for this and 14 for this. So fairly simple, guys. All you got to do is find the value of A. So plug in A as 4 and then trial and error, 6 and then 7 and then 8, and you figure out the answer. So let's try 4. If I have 4 here and I want a total of 14, then I can have 3 and 7. Yeah, so that give me 14. And I want a 23 out here and 20 like this. So remember, I can only take numbers from 1 to 9. So if I take 8 out here, no, 9 out here, I have 14 and 6. So that leaves me with numbers 1, 2, and 8. So 4 and 8 is 12, 12 and 2, 14 and 1, 15, 20. I'm not getting 23, so 4 is out. Now I'll take a 6 out here. So if I take this to be 6, yeah, and I take 1 and 7, I get 14. I need to get a 20 out here. So I'll take, again, the same thing. I'll take a 7 is done, 8, 5 are 13, 8 plus 5 is 13, and 7, so I can't take 8. I can't take 6. I can't take 6. I have to take a 9. 9 and 5 is 14, but I got a 6. So 6 is not working out clearly. Okay. So I can't have A as 6. Yeah. So I'll take A as 7. Yeah. So if I got a 7, I need a 7 more. So I can take 1 and 6. Yeah. That gives me 14. Then I can have 8 and 5, 13, but I can't take 7. I can take 9 and 5, 14 and 6. I can't take that also. So, um, 5, I can't take 5. I think it 4. So even the 7 doesn't work. That is strange. I need a 20 here. So if I take 8 and 5, 13, I get a 7. I take a 9 and 5, 14, I get a 6. Maybe, maybe I'm thinking it wrong. Yeah. Let me take this as, 4 again. Hang on. Huh? Let me take this as 4, 3, and 7. 8 and 5, 13. I can't take a 7. So I'll have to take 9 and 5. 9 and 5, 14 and 6. I can't get a 23. So 4 is definitely out. 4 is definitely out. Okay. Unless I can try another combination. Wait a minute. 4, and then if I take 7 and 5, this will give me 20. So 4 out here, and then I can take 4 out here. So I need options of 10. So 10 will be 4 and 6, 3 and 7, 2 and 8, 1 and 9. 1 and 9. But then I don't get a 23 out here. So 4 is definitely out. Okay. Then you take a 6. I need an option of 8 out here. So I can take the 2 and 6, 1 and 7. Let me take other options. 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 5. 3, 5 I can't. 4 and 4 not possible. So let me try 3 and 5 is not possible. 2 and 6, 1 and 7 I have to take. Yeah. 8 and 5, 13 and 7, so that won't work. 9 and 5, 14 and 6 won't work. I need to get a 15, so there are no options for 15. So 6 is out. Yeah. So double check that way. Yeah, it's time consuming. So I got 7. I need 7 more. So I take 3 and 4. Yeah. 8 and 5, 13 and 7. I can't take that. 9 and 5, 14 and 6. I get 20. And then I got 8. 8 and 7 is 15. 15 and 5 is 20. And 1 and 2. Damn. 7 is the answer. Okay. 15 and 5, 20. So yeah, just try different combinations. This question was a no-brainer. It was just trial and error. So that was question 12. Let's move on to question 13. So this is the cyclicity rule. Yeah. X and Y being even decimal digits, then X is equal to what? Not really a cyclicity rule, but more like, the divisibility rule, where digits add up to a multiple of 9, then it is divisible by 9. Yeah. So we already got a 5 and 6, 11. And these two numbers, remember, can be numbers from 0 to 9. So you got 11. So now multiples of 9 are these numbers. Yeah. So even if we take both as 9 and 9, 18, 18 and 11 is 29. So we know that the total has to be so much, lesser than 29, because I took the highest digits for X and Y, 9 and 9. So now we know that the total should, that X and all the digits should be adding up to 9, 18, or 27. Now they're already adding up to 11, 3, 2, and 6. So 9 is out. So it's either 18 or 27. So let's see what gives the total of 80, 18. So 11 plus 7 is 18. So the two digits x and y both should be what? Even. Yeah. So I need a 7 and 7, a total of 7 I need for these two. And we know that one has to be even, one has to be odd. Otherwise, I don't get a 7. So 18 is out. So therefore, it just leaves me with 27, which means I've already got 11. Yeah. So I need x and y to be adding up to 16. And 16 is an even number. So the two numbers that would add up to 16 is 8 and 8. X and y being even decimals, then x is what? So x is 8. Understood, guys? The other options are 10 and 6, but you can only take digits up to, from 1 to 9 or 0 to 9. 0 to 9. So 10 is out, 6 is out. Any other total that gives you 16 is 9 and 7, but they both are odd and they both are even. So these two are out. So just go for 8, and that's about it. That was 13. Let's move on to 14. This one I'm challenging. I'm leaving it out because I'm trying to solve questions which can be done quickly. And honestly, I don't even have any idea. I don't want to do any research on finding out the answer for this one as well. So can't be bothered. So 14, I'm leaving. Um, this one is 15. So see, I'll just discuss this question, but it really leaves you with various answers. Okay. I'm sure they have only one answer and they've got a good reason, but within a minute or two, if you got to solve it, I don't think so. I can think better. So two graphs are given. One is the red one, which is C2, and one is the blue one, which is C1, and they show the change in price of two commodities. All right, commodities could be grain, gold, diamond, wheat, anything which is consumable, any commodity. Yeah, could be metal also. So now, which statement is correct? C1 has higher fluctuation than C2. So the fluctuations, they're only giving you change in price, right? Shows the change in price. So from 85, if I consider C2, in week number 2, it goes to 65, change in price. So remember, the graph shows the change in price. It is not telling you the graph shows the price of the commodity. So frankly speaking, the 85 is the change itself. It is not the price of the commodity in week 1 that it is 85. It is telling you that in week 1 it changed by 85. In week 2 it changed by 65. So C1 has higher fluctuations. Yeah. Um, then C2, we'll have to take average of all these and figure it out. So let's say 85, 65, 55, 70. What is this? 68 we'll take. This one is 63 we'll take. It's 80 we'll take. 70 we'll take. And 78 we'll take. So 8. And for the C2, I think we took the C2 only. C1, it is 73. Yeah. 70. Yeah. 58. 65, 64, and then 83, I would say, and then 73, and then last one is 85. Okay. So to take the average, yeah, add them up first, yeah. So 8 and 816 and 319, 29, 29 and 534. 7 to the 14, 14 and 620, 20 and 1434, 40, 48, 53, 56, 564. Divide by 8. 339, 9 and 9, 18, 18 and 16, 34. 10, 11, 21, 21, 27, 35, 35 and 8, 43, 43 and 14, 57, 574. Divide by 8. My. This is cool. Mm, wow. So C1 has higher fluctuations. That's correct. If I take the average of the changes, then C1 is correct. The average price of C1 is lower than that of C2. See, we will not come to know the average price because the graph shows the change in price. It's not telling you, it's showing the price. Okay, so it tells you that in week one, whatever the commodity is, it changed by 85 rupees. It doesn't say that it was 85, it went down. So 2 is out. The largest change in a week is shown by C2. Not necessary. This is 85 here, and this is 85 here. In a week is shown by C2. And see, change as a percentage is different, and change as in the change is different. So the largest change in a week is shown by C2. That's incorrect. C1, C2 both have a change of 85. C1 shows the tendency of reduction. So blue, tendency of reduction, that cannot be measured. So clearly A is the answer, but then see, these questions, you can't be absolutely sure. Okay. So I would leave such a question. Okay, moving on to question, that was 15. So I said I would discuss 11 to 15. Um, and I'll pick up the remaining questions next time. Yeah. Okay. So Feb 25, Physical Sciences, UGC CSIR net paper results are out. Like the provisional answer key and the response sheet is out. So hopefully next week, in my next video, I will discuss the Feb 25 Part A, first 5 questions. So as always, if you have any doubts, you can send a screenshot with obviously the answer key. Only Part A questions I'm discussing. You can send it to friendlyspider@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.